Hi there, Kirsty here of Mama Do Fitness, and today I'm going to run through a few exercises that you should avoid if you have a diastasis recti or tummy separation. If you're not sure if you have a tummy separation or not, then do check my other video which will show you how to check yourself for this. And it doesn't matter what degree of tummy separation you have, whether it's a smallish one or a large one, you definitely want to kind of avoid these exercises. They appear all the time in exercise programs, so I will produce another video to give you some alternatives to try, but definitely avoid these exercises until you've strengthened this whole area up. Okay, so the first one is the plank. So the plank, and it doesn't matter which position that you're holding, so I'll just run through a few positions while you're watching. The plank puts a huge amount of pressure on the body and causes a lot of internal pressure, and so therefore if we've got a weakened abdominal line and we're putting a lot of internal pressure onto our body, then that is going to push forwards and stretch our already stretched and weakened connective tissue. So we don't want to be stretching an already stretched and weakened area. We want to be encouraging tight and taut, and that exercise, the plank, unfortunately will just stretch on that area. The next one to avoid is a full sit-up. Again, very common in exercise programs and classes, but we want to avoid this kind of big pull to get on up. Okay, if we've got a very weakened abdominal wall, all we're going to be doing again is adding force to this area, which is going to be pulling away on that already stretched and weakened area. And all we're going to do then is we're going to just be working into our back, working on our rib cage and making our neck sore. The next one to avoid, and again it's very common in exercise classes, is the good old-fashioned bicycle crunch. So a bit like the sit-up, it creates a lot of force at the abdominal wall, which is going to push our abdominal wall up and pull apart at that already weakened and stretched connective tissue, but we're also then causing a diagonal pull on that. So we end up with not only this action, but also this action as well. But again, we're just pulling away and pushing out at that already stretched area. Two more to go. Crunches. Very similar to the sit-up. This one sort of targets more upper abs, but again, if we've got stretched and weakened connective tissue in our upper abdominals, then that is just going to be opening and stretching with every single crunch that we do. And the final one to avoid is any exercise where there are 2 feet off the floor, whether that's here, double whammy, no, 2 feet off the floor and crunching, totally opening up through that and stretching up that connective tissue. These ones here, and if you place your hands over your tummy when you do this, you instantly feel it rising up. So if it's rising up with a stretched and weakened connective tissue, that's just going to be pulling and pulling and pulling with each one. So any of these, avoid. And you're probably finding that your back's arching away from the floor, your neck's getting really achy, and these little connecting muscles at the top of our thighs are screaming at us. And what we're not doing is doing any justice to our abdominals, so definitely avoid. So like I say, 5 exercises that are very, very common in exercise classes, but if you have any degree of separation here, of stretching of that connective tissue, then please do avoid. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.